think I'm live right now. I can't tell if 1 second. This boy Shannon Sharpe, man. This Negro. Let me get my stuff together real quick. So Shannon Sharpe released a statement, a weak ass statement. Let me try to set my thing up real quick. A weak ass statement, might I add. So goddamn weak. Damn thing ain't letting me I guess I ain't gonna be able to see the chat and all that. If any, ain't no goddamn body gonna be in here any goddamn way. I'm sure of that. I can't check all my analytics and stuff. Why this ain't doing? Usually this shit sends it right away. But this boy released a statement talking about they set him up. This ain't no goddamn setup. Let me just put this up real quick. Play this statement if you ain't
To
heard
my
it.
family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated.
Hold up, this ain't no goddamn shakedown. First and foremost, first of all, this is not a shakedown. The fact that you running around with this chick alone is enough for you to be caught up in some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? All this money this boy got, all this fame, all this success, you running around with a goddamn 20-year-old OnlyFans model. The perfect goddamn suspect that will get you caught up in some nonsense. And he talking about it's a shakedown.
Orchestrated by Tony Busby, who was targeted.
And Tony Busby, make no mistake about it, I can't stand the sight. I can't even stand the sound of his name. He's just a creature. You know what I'm saying? A creature from the goddamn pits of hell. Tony goddamn Busby. We already know about the Jay-Z. We know he's an ambulance chaser. He's just a scumbag type of dude. But even with him being a goddamn scumbag, it still don't excuse the fact that you walked right into this goddamn nonsense. This is not Tony Busby's fault. This is not the girl's fault. There's nobody else to blame for this shit.
Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second.
So if you know Tony Busby targets black men, you should know that the people he represents is the exact type of person that you running around. The girl, this OnlyFans model. You should already. She probably got Tony Busby on speed dial. Everybody who's cut. I don't know if they find these chicks or these chicks find them. First of all, be questionable of any female that approaches you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got fame and money and stuff like that, which would be hard if you're famous and rich, but you should already know. And not to turn it, I'm not trying to be racial, but a 20, and they're saying she's Hispanic or Latina or something like that. She look white to me. You know what I'm saying? She look like a straight up white girl to me. Not that that gotta mean anything, you know what I mean? But like I said, not to turn it racial, but you got to be a goddamn fool if you think, you know what I'm saying? That I don't even got to elaborate on that. That speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying?
A
So
clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I will.
and you allow yourself to get caught on a goddamn video. You allow yourself to get caught on a video with this chick. I mean, goddamn, how like you should already know celebrity status, when you got stuff like that, any interaction with a female needs to be under controlled circumstances. You need to pat her down when y'all are alone, whoever she is. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they could put cameras on all type of little devices, ink pens, shirt buttons, anything could be a camera nowadays. So you got to make sure a chick is butt naked when user wherever you're doing in a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a controlled environment. She got to be naked. You got to pat her down, put the, take some tweezers and go through her goddamn hair, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because anything could be a camera nowadays. So he allowed himself to get videoed on camera. It could happen to anybody, but regular people. But a person like him, he's that careless with all the success he has. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not feeling this. He's a victim and he was set up. I'm not feeling none of that. Like I'm not feeling this shit
And
at all.
myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. dollars. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about.
See, whoever his lawyers are setting him up. He's being set up by his own lawyers, being walked into this, making this statement, he's making all this type of stuff. The fact of the matter is, you shouldn't she shouldn't have been there in the first place. There's no way out of this. You know what I'm saying? This is a no win situation for Shannon Sharpe. He thinks, but he's going to try the Jay-Z route, come out swinging. You know what I'm saying? Counter a lawsuit, all this type of. It's not going to work for Shannon Sharpe. The thing with Jay Z situation is that it came out that the girl had absolutely no contact with Jay Z, never been around Jay Z, like not, was never exposed to Jay Z in real life. That's not the same as you running around with this chick for the whole goddamn past year doing Lord knows what with God knows who, wherever you was doing it at, however many times it was done, videos. Heard a recording. He talking about, bitch, I'm gonna come over there and choke you. Like, dude, this man, believe me, before I decided to not be putting the cape on for Shannon Sharp, I've seen enough of this for like the whole day now. I was just gathering information every little chance I got. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this one. You on he's on his own. I can't do this one. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, my channel, nobody watching my channel. Not like my input don't matter any goddamn way, but I'm just not jumping out there like I did for Diddy, Jay-Z, all this type of stuff. I'm not backing Shannon Sharp with this. He deserves whatever the hell he gets. And I'm not wishing bad on him. I mean, hopefully he can come out unscathed, which is highly ungoddamn likely. But whatever happens to him, I don't want to say you deserve it, but I'm not going to feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? And they're talking about she turned down $10 million. He turned down $10 million. So Busby is telling her, imagine what she might. He got the stuff that leaked out is nothing compared to the stuff that she actually got on this boy. We're gonna see. Man, they was probably doing role playing stuff the whole time. She's setting them up, acting like slave owner and slave master, all that creepy, crazy stuff, and soft. I don't want to say certain words because soft, rough stuff. I'll say with a R, soft R, play, sex play, and stuff like that. Little does he know, the videos are all going to look like it was real force. You know what I'm saying? The part that they was role playing ain't going to be included in none of this. It's going to look like he was out here just being forced. Just she was being forced to just, you know what I'm saying? This is bad, man. This whole thing is just. And I saw him release the video earlier. I didn't get to watch it. I think it was with who was it with? Did an interview. I guess it probably was done before all this. You know, boxer. What's his name? I forget his name. Boxer dude. Dude, it's a rap for Shannon Sharp, man. This shit is a rap. We'll play this again in case anybody came in and didn't hear it. It's only a minute long. You really sitting here. Might have hits the wrong button, I think. God damn, I'm messing with my own shit. Let me go to the YouTube thing real quick, man. This OBS thing is acting up. Yo, I can see the chat over here on the YouTube part. I'm trying to bring it on OBS. I couldn't bring it up, but I can see it on the YouTube window. Let me see. That's to be stressed that I think it can go either way because the jury can go with the saying no means no, and she made sure she texted him that she told him no. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. The part like the whole thing to where do I think that he actually physically broke the law to do something to her? I don't think that's the case. He probably didn't forcefully or her or you know what I'm saying, put his hands on her, but the way she set it up and the way she's presenting the information, she's setting him up. Like I'm not saying that he's not being set up. Like the chick is probably definitely on some foul stuff, but he walked into that. He walked right into this shit. There's no excuse for him to be in this position. Somebody like him, there's no excuse for this. He walked directly into this shit. So I don't got no. Yeah, she's probably definitely, of course, on some BS. But the whole point is, like this day and age, you don't know this by now. Like all the shit we have seen everybody go through, you still walking into shit like this. Like, and then I seen I forget what channel it was. They was talking about it was a Storm Monroe or somebody. They was talking about when he was interviewing Donnell Rollins and he was bringing up the fact I don't even know if my picture is live no more. It look like it's screaming around. But he he brought up the fact that when he was interviewing Donnell Rollins and how Shannon Sharpe was going at him about his baby's mom because she's 23 years younger than him. He was making jokes and stuff talking about, oh, you met her at Forever 21 and all this type of stuff and just saying weird stuff. And then now this comes out and it's just like so Donnell Rollins' baby's mom, she made a statement. She felt harmed and all that, the whole Karen stuff. You know what I'm saying? She felt like she. But when I saw that little clip that I think it was Storm Monroe played of Shannon Sharpe talking about all that stuff, I was like, you motherfucker, boy, saying all this stuff, and this whole time you got the chick, the 20-year-old chick in the back pocket doing all this stuff. It goes to show you, man, people will go out here and put on any type of face and be doing the total opposite of what they're portraying, man, for real. You can't put nothing past nobody out here, man. Shit, people are, you just never know what people, yo, for real, for real. XL 3, who know what's good. But yeah, man, this is just bad, yo. Shannon Sharp messed all the way up with this and threw his whole career away. You know what I mean? Like, you blessed to be stressed that this can go either way as far as the court and stuff like that. I guess in a court of law, I guess it could kind of go either way. But I think I don't know because, like you said, the no means no. She made sure she got it on a text. She got him but the threat on the phone call I heard, he said, "Bitch, I'll come over there and choke you right now." So that the jury hear that, they're not gonna be feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like big black dude, little white girl, like that's not gonna that ain't gonna fly in no jury unless they're like mostly black or even then mostly black men, hardcore dudes that been. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That's about it though, man. I have to come back, test out the equipment. Ain't been on here in a while, making sure everything still work. Camera and all the stuff. You mess around, try to get back to it, get my name back in the algorithm. Try to build my shit back up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's about it, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. I'm glad now I can see that. I just learned and realized that I can go to the YouTube page while I'm live on the OBS and I can still see all the stats and you know what I'm saying, the chat and all that type of stuff. I didn't even realize that before. That's what happens when you just be doing stuff. Joker like me just be doing stuff sometime, man. I need to get educated on some of this shit. That's what it seemed like it take now anyway. You got to be on top of all this technology stuff. All the old school dinosaurs like me that been in YouTube since like back in 2013, 14 doing the shit we was doing. It's a whole different world now. Old school tactics don't work. You got to get on top of your YouTube shit now to prevail, I guess. You got to be in tune with the algorithms and the analytics and all this type of shit and all that type of shit, I guess. I don't know. Camera quality, I got to get a better cord so I can have my shit in. I got a HD camera, but I got to get the HD cord, make it a little bit more clear, probably even a better mic or something. I don't know, man. I can keep my motivation to keep messing with YouTube. Once in a while, I get into it. Like I ain't been on here in a minute. Obviously, they demonetized my shit a couple months ago. I've been busy anyway. I ain't really even thinking about it. But sometimes I be like, I should try to get my shit back popping again. You know what I'm saying? But I got to stay motivated with it. So I'm gonna try to come on here and make at least a video every day about something, talk some shit about some goddamn shit. I don't know. That's the thing too. This day and age, I just be so just not giving a fuck about too much stuff to be really engaged. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back out here and get engaged. I gotta get back in tune with shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta become a human being again. You know what I mean? You too caught up in the world of just not giving a fuck about shit that don't directly affect me or you know what I'm saying? Go into that whole world. I got to get back on my shit, get my shit popping again, talk a little bit of shit, come back out. You know what I'm saying? LOD versus the internet. Fuck these bitches, not meaning females, just fuck these bitches on some, you know what I'm saying? All that extra shit I used to be on back in the day, but that's about it. Let me get up out of here. Shout out to anybody that came through, hit the like button. I think it says 4 people in here now, concurrent, or maybe that was people before. If you in here now, hit the goddamn like button. Just put it like that. It says 4 people. I think that means 4 people in here right goddamn now. Hit the like button. There's one motherfucking like. Hit a like. Can I get a like? Can I get a motherfucking amen? God damn. Hit the like button. Sitting there just looking all creepy and shit. Hit the goddamn like button. Let's say default browser, wave browser. That's some other shit. But that's about it, man. Let me get up out of here. Got shit to do. I'm gonna come on tomorrow probably. See what's going on in the world. Put the shit together. How I get out of here now? I forgot. I said I was gonna play this shit again.
And
I
I'm
never
going to
did
be out
that.
there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out with
To
this.
my family,
This
friends,
is
supporters, and
bullshit.
colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown.
I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby,
Why the
who has
voice sound
targeted
like
Jay-Z. Tony
Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out.
I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation.
And now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to
oh,
take me.
$50 million. God damn. He tried to give her 10 and she wouldn't take 10. So god damn, Tony Busby know he got his ass by the balls, boy. He's like, we got this fucking he ain't going no goddamn word. Don't even take 10. The lawyers say don't even take 10. They got your ass by the goddamn balls, boy. You are 10 million, and the lawyer said turn it, and he had her turn down 10 million. Boy, this is dark, boy. This is bad for Shannon Sharpe. This shit is not looking too good. They turned down 10 million, so imagine what the hell she got in the fucking
Down.
tank.
My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
You know what? This boy got CTE. I think Shannon Sharpe got CTE for real, for real. I think he got that same shit that Aaron Rodgers had. I would not be surprised. He's too calm. He lives in different realities. I'm not even being funny. I think Shannon Sharpe, looking at this just now, it just dawned on me. I think Shannon Sharpe got CTE for real, for real. Ain't no way in hell looking that goddamn comfortable and positive about this. And that's probably what's wrong with Shannon Sharpe for real. He probably got CTE. He said when they got CTE, it's like two different complete people. You know what I'm saying? A whole different Joker inside of a whole different person. Shannon Sharpe probably got CTE. I would not be surprised. Yo, that's crazy. I just thought about that. The shit is crazy, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Tomorrow, I guess we're gonna see a video supposed to come out that's 30-second edit he's talking about, whatever he's talking about. This shit, man, is bad, yo. But that's about it. Shout out to anybody who